Hey, thanks for checking out Fast Eddie's Chop Shop. Here you have every right to be wrong, and I'm going to break it down for you. The fraud is staggering. Staggering. You know, they're trying to obfuscate what's going on here. I think that the American public is finally waking up. Finally. First of all, what Trump is doing is absolutely brilliant. He is dealing blow after blow, going in, boom, 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 stepping back, coming in the next day. He is flooding them with action, something that no president in my lifetime has ever done. He is doing incredibly well. In fact, somebody needs to write a book studying what this guy is doing politically. It is brilliant. What he's doing is he's doing lots of good things, but he's doing them such rapid fire that he makes them look foolish. They don't know where to punch back. He's over here, and then he's over here, and then he's over here, where usually politics moves very slow and people aren't moving targets. Well, Trump is a moving target right now. Very difficult to scope in on. So, for instance, he puts up Tulsi, Kash Patel, RFK all at the same time. And take a look at those hearings. They're hilarious. They look like they're just, and they are, they're just ganging up. They're not asking questions. They're making statements. And the Democrats are making themselves look foolish. But let's talk about this fraud with the this U.S. aid. Look, if you take Cuba as an example, they go to Congress and say we need whatever, hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever the number is for aid to Pakistan. Why do we need to give aid to Pakistan? I don't know, but let's go with what they wanted. So we need aid for Pakistan. So they get whatever the number is, hundreds of millions of dollars for that. And then instead of giving that money to the purpose that they asked for, because remember, who is Congress? They're supposed to be us. So they ask for that money, they get that money, and then they take it, and then they start a company that's like a Twitter in Cuba to get the people to try and overthrow the Cuban government. And they spend the money on that. And it didn't work, but that's where the money went. How is that not fraud? If I go to a bank and say, I need a loan for like a business plan for specific things that I'm going to spend it on, and if you loan me the money, I'll pay it back, but this is what I need it for. And then they give me that money based on the information I gave them that I was going to spend it on that. And then I go to Cancun with it. Wouldn't that be fraud? See, whoever's watching this, you have to understand Congress is supposed to represent us. And Jamie Raskin and Omar, pay attention to the people that were out in front of the building saying we're going to go in, and that's he made a very telling statement, a truthful one actually, which should cause us to think. He said, Donald Trump doesn't have the power of the purse. We do. All right, Jamie Raskin. All right, Miss Omar. You have the power of the purse. Why are you allowing them to spend $50 million for condoms in Gaza? And are you going to tell me that anybody that within the sound of my voice If you were the government or somebody super rich and somebody said, I need $50 million to give condoms to Gaza, and somehow that'll benefit you, the lender, because we're the lender, your tax money. If you pay taxes, you're the lender. That's your tax money. They owe us the biggest refund ever. So wouldn't you stop for a minute and go, wait a minute, something's not right here. First of all, as a religious group, they don't believe in condoms. And even if they did, why do you need $50 million to pass out condoms? I'd like to look up the price and see how much it would cost. There's 2 million people in Gaza. How many condoms, how much would it cost to buy 2 million condoms? If anyone wants to kind of figure that out, not paying premium, I'm sure you get a hell of a discount if you ordered 2 million condoms. Is it $50 million? There's kickbacks. And today Trump said something awesome. In California, they're spending hundreds of billions of dollars to build a railway to San Francisco all these years, and it's not getting built. And he goes, as a builder, if I say I spent hundreds of billions of dollars and the thing doesn't get built, or spending tens of billions of dollars on a new airplane that never gets built, anybody listening to my voice wouldn't know immediately there's some fraud here. So Miss Omar and Jamie Raskin standing out there, the power of the purses by law with Congress. All of you, all you Congress people, shame on you, but more than shame on you. Something doesn't smell right. What, is Omar getting billions of dollars for, was it Samaria? Or Somalia? Because that's who she really represents. She doesn't represent us. She represents Somalia. Just listen to a lot of her rhetoric. So I'll bet you if you dig deep enough, because Trump asked an interesting question today. The biggest question isn't where did the money, what stupid person is spending billions on this and billions on that? The real question is who's getting the kickbacks? We have a right, I think, to request a refund. All the money I've paid over the years to the government that was stolen out of my paychecks, it was stolen out of my business. I view it as stolen because I'm the one who worked for it. And then somebody sends me a letter that says, you owe this or you owe that, we're taking it. Our country fought a revolution, or, we basically came to be as a country because of what, a 1% T-tax? Now, in the course of your lifetime, 60, 70% of every dollar that you ever earn, actually it's 100%, I contend, goes back to your government, whether it's state or federal. You have, unless you're generational wealth, it's just an astronomical figure, I think they get 100% of it. When you die, they take money from you. I think our forefathers would be rolling over in their graves, literally. At minimum, 70% of every dollar you ever make is going to be taken from you and given to the government. For what? For roads? No. For condoms. No, not condoms, for kickbacks to them. I want to know Chuck Schumer and Omar and all of you. I want to see the receipts. I want to see where's this money going. And I think the rest of the American public does too. It's disgusting. Anyway, Fast Eddie's Chop Shop, let me know what you think. Please go on YouTube. Watch this video again on YouTube. Watch it on Rumble. I'll be posting in the next hour or two. Like and subscribe. Do all that. They're shadow banning me there. They're shadow banning me on TikTok.